13, 20.
So here we are in the Sisteron stage. Now this, according to the official programme, this stage was last run in 2002, and at that time it was reckoned by competitors to be the most formidable of all the Monte Carlo Rally stages, both in terms of length and variety. And as you can see, look, we've got lots of spectators in place already, even though this is 2 hours before the start. In fact, it's a bit longer. No, it is 2 hours. It's 2 hours before the start. So the stage begins on a hill climb route, which is the bit that you see right now. It's a well-surfaced road with lots of hairpins, and that's followed by a long, fast stretch on a plateau. And what we'll do is we'll film that a little bit later, with a very open section, then a downhill run to Autan. In total, this stage is 36.70 kilometers. It climbs up to a maximum height of 1,308 meters. That's incredibly high, 1,308 meters. And then the end is the descent. But what we're looking at now is the beginning. Lots of spectators trying to find their place. It's going to be a long walk for them. It's quite cold. It's 2 degrees, 2.5 degrees. As you can see though, no snow and ice on the ground, not from where we are here. We'll head on up and find somewhere else to watch. This sign that you see right here behind you says Verglas fréquent. Verglas fréquent in French means frequent ice. Now this is something that we're going to discover when we drive that's the Volkswagen Touareg, a little bit further up that road into the mountains. And we do need to get a move on, because what happens is that we get access to the stage about a couple of hours before the competing cars, and if we don't hurry up, we will get Sebastien Loeb right up our arse, just here. So onwards and upwards. Now this is just over halfway through the Sisteron stage, and what happens is you get dry tarmac, and suddenly it changes to this, which is complete ice. And this, of course, is the difficulty of Monte Carlo. I mean, imagine coming here and finding yourself essentially on sort of just like normal tyres, and you're all over the place. And that's how quickly it can change, just from one to the next. This is what the spectators come to see, and there's a guy here with real fever. Look at that. That's a fake Lancia Delta in martini colours. That's good. It's not as good as this, obviously. You know, this is what you need. You need a good 4x4. Coming past us all the time are, of course, the weather crews, and they're basically trying to work out where it's going to freeze. From what I can tell, it's just going to freeze everywhere, basically. So that's it. 20 k's in. Maybe that gives you a flavour of what it's like. Terrifying, I think is the word, actually. Absolutely terrifying. Not quite as scary as maybe staying the night in one of those caravans. You know, unless you're some sort of gypsy, you wouldn't want to do that, would you? But there you go. Right, onwards, upwards. So that was it. That was 36 kilometres of Sisteron, the legendary Sisteron. And this is where they finish, just over there. The cars will come in, and this is where they stop. You'll have a scrum, obviously, of media interviews. At the moment, weather crews still coming in, relaying their latest bits of information. And what can I say about a piece of road? It's simply awesome. If you have to drive anywhere in Europe, drive this road, because it's cool. It really is cool. I think, too, once you actually get in these stages and you see the way that the road can go from like dry asphalt like this to snow and ice, then you really appreciate what the drivers go through. They always talk about, oh yeah, well it turned into this and we didn't know the tyre choice, but there's nothing like doing it yourself to make you appreciate the problems. And what a fantastic experience. And this, by the way, is the village of Touard, the end of the Sisteron stage. By the time the drivers get to here, of course, it'll be dark, it'll be very cold, and well, after that, it'll be a straight run back to Monaco, but who knows what will happen to play then. So that was it. That was Sisteron. I hope you enjoyed.